Welcome to Lisbon. This city's got it all: history, culture, delicious food, and enough hills to make your calves scream for mercy. In a good way, of course. We're talking cobblestone streets, colorful buildings, and those iconic yellow trams that look like they rolled straight out of a postcard. Now I gotta tell you, getting lost in the narrow streets of Alfama is practically a rite of passage. Picture this. I'm wandering around, map in hand, convinced I'm about to discover some hidden treasure. Turns out I was just going in a circle. But hey, at least I got my cardio in, right? So whether you're a history buff, a foodie, or just looking for an adventure, Lisbon has something for everyone. Stick around and I'll give you the lowdown on 10 things I wish I knew before visiting this incredible city. Trust me, your feet will thank me later. All right, folks, first things first. Lisbon is built on hills, and I'm not talking about gentle slopes here. I'm talking about inclines that would make a mountain goat break a sweat. So, unless you're planning on taking a taxi everywhere, which by the way would mean missing out on half the charm of the city, do yourself a favor and pack your most comfortable shoes. Seriously, I'm talking sneakers, walking shoes, maybe even hiking boots if you're feeling ambitious. Leave those cute little sandals and flip-flops at home. Your feet will thank you. And trust me, you'll want to be able to walk for hours because there's so much to see and do in this city. Be prepared, be comfortable, and enjoy all that Lisbon has to offer. Okay, let's talk about the food, people. Lisbon is a foodie's paradise with fresh seafood, savory meats, and pastries that will make you want to slap your mama. Just kidding. Or am I? First up, we gotta talk about pastéis de nata. These little custard tarts are like sunshine in pastry form. Seriously, they're so good, they should be illegal. Crispy on the outside, creamy on the inside, and dusted with a sprinkle of cinnamon. They're basically heaven in a bite. But don't stop there. Dive into a plate of grilled sardines fresh from the Atlantic. Or try the bifana, a marinated pork steak sandwich that'll make you rethink your entire life. And for you seafood lovers, the arroz de marisco, a creamy seafood rice dish, is an absolute must-try. Lisbon is surprisingly affordable, especially when it comes to food. So loosen your belt, grab a fork, and get ready for a culinary adventure. Listen, I know what you're thinking. Public transportation on vacation, Jimmy, have you lost it? But hear me out. Lisbon's public transportation system is actually pretty awesome. Plus, it's a great way to save money and avoid getting lost in those crazy, confusing streets. First up, we gotta talk about the trams. Those iconic yellow trams aren't just for tourists, my friends. They're a legitimate mode of transportation, and they're a blast to ride. Just hop on board, pay your fare, and enjoy the scenic route through the city. Then there's the metro, which is clean, efficient, and surprisingly easy to navigate. And don't forget about the buses, which can take you to all corners of the city and beyond. Chapter 4. Historical sites, get your history buff on. All right, history buffs, this one's for you. Lisbon is a city steeped in history with ancient ruins, grand monuments, and stories that will transport you back in time. So put on your explorer hats, grab your cameras, and get ready to dive into the fascinating past of this incredible city. First stop, the Belém Tower. This UNESCO World Heritage Site is a 16th century marvel that once guarded the entrance to Lisbon's harbor. Climb to the top for breathtaking views of the city and the Tagus River. Next up, the Jerónimos Monastery. This architectural masterpiece is a stunning example of the Manueline style, a Portuguese architectural style that flourished during the Age of Discoveries. And don't even get me started on the São Jorge Castle. Chapter 5. Nightlife. Prepare to party like a rock star, or at least stay up past your bedtime. All right, party people, listen up. When the sun goes down, Lisbon comes alive with a vibrant nightlife scene that will keep you dancing till dawn. From trendy rooftop bars to underground clubs, this city knows how to party. Now, the epicenter of Lisbon's nightlife is Bairro Alto. This hilly neighborhood is packed with bars, clubs, and restaurants, and it's the perfect place to experience the city's electric atmosphere. If you're looking for a more laid-back vibe, head to the Chiado district. This chic neighborhood is home to stylish cocktail bars, jazz clubs, and traditional fado houses, where you can experience the soulful sounds of Portugal's national music. And for those who want to dance the night away, there are plenty of clubs playing everything from electronic music to hip-hop to pop. Chapter 6. Viewpoints. Prepare for jaw-dropping views. All right, folks, get ready to be amazed. Lisbon is a city built on hills, which means one thing: breathtaking views. And trust me, you don't want to miss out on these panoramic vistas. So grab your camera, put on your walking shoes, told you they'd come in handy, and get ready to experience Lisbon from above. First up, we gotta talk about the Miradoro da Senhora do Monte. This viewpoint offers arguably the best views in the entire city. From here you can see everything: the castle, the river, the rooftops, the whole shebang. It's the perfect spot to catch the sunset or simply soak up the beauty of Lisbon. Then there's the Miradoro das Portas do Sol. This charming viewpoint offers stunning views of Alfama, with its maze of narrow streets and colorful houses cascading down towards the river. All right, shopaholics, listen up. Lisbon is a shopper's paradise, with everything from high-end boutiques to quirky vintage shops to bustling local markets. So grab your wallets, put on your walking shoes, yes, again, and get ready to shop till you drop. First up, we gotta talk about the Feira de Ladra, Lisbon's famous flea market. This sprawling market, held every Tuesday and Saturday, is a treasure trove of unique finds, from antiques and vintage clothing to handmade crafts and local produce. It's the perfect place to find a one-of-a-kind souvenir or simply soak up the lively atmosphere. Then there's the Mercado da Ribeira, also known as Time Out Market. This renovated market hall is a foodie's dream, with stalls selling everything from fresh seafood and traditional Portuguese dishes to gourmet burgers and artisanal ice cream. And don't forget about LX Factory. All right, language enthusiasts, this one's for you. While most people in Lisbon speak English, especially in tourist areas, it's always a good idea to learn a few basic Portuguese phrases. Not only will it help you navigate the city with ease, but it's also a sign of respect for the local culture. Plus, you'll be amazed at how far a simple obrigado, thank you, can go. Now, I'm not saying you need to be fluent in Portuguese to enjoy Lisbon, but trust me, even a few basic phrases can make a world of difference. Start with the essentials. Hola, hello, bom dia, good morning, boa tarde, good afternoon, good evening, boa noite, good night, por favor, please, obrigado, thank you, masculine, obrigada, thank you, feminine, desculpe, excuse me, sorry, sim, yes, now, no, and now percebo, I don't understand. You can also learn a few phrases to help you get around, such as onde fica, where is a conta, por favor, the bill please, and fala inglés. Do you speak English? And if you're feeling really ambitious, try learning a few phrases related to food and drink, such as uma cerveja, por favor, a beer please, or café, por favor, a coffee please. All right, adventurers, listen up. While Lisbon is an amazing city with tons to see and do, don't miss the opportunity to explore the surrounding area. From charming towns to stunning beaches to fairy tale palaces, there are plenty of incredible day trips within easy reach of the city. First up, we gotta talk about Sintra. This picturesque town, located just a short train ride from Lisbon, is like something out of a fairy tale. With its colorful palaces, lush gardens, and mysterious forests, Sintra is a feast for the senses. Be sure to visit Pina Palace, a whimsical palace perched atop a hilltop, and Quinta da Regaleira, an enchanting estate with gardens, grottos, and secret passages. Then there's Cascais, a charming seaside town known for its beautiful beaches, elegant architecture, and laid-back atmosphere. Spend the day soaking up the sun, strolling along the promenade, or indulging in fresh seafood at one of the many restaurants lining the harbor. All right, folks, let's talk about the heart and soul of Lisbon, its people. The Portuguese are known for their warmth, hospitality, and genuine friendliness. So, don't be shy, strike up a conversation with a local, ask for recommendations, and embrace the Portuguese charm. Now, I know what you're thinking. Jimmy, I'm not exactly Mr. Social Butterfly. And you know what? That's okay. Even a simple bom dia, good morning, or obrigado, thank you, can go a long way. The important thing is to be respectful, polite, and open to new experiences. One of the best ways to connect with locals is to visit local cafes and restaurants. These are often the heart of the community, where people gather to socialize, share stories, and enjoy delicious food and drink. So pull up a chair, order a coffee or a glass of wine, and soak up the atmosphere. You can also connect with locals by attending local events and festivals. So there you have it, folks. my top 10 tips for making the most of your trip to Lisbon. From comfortable shoes to delicious pastries to breathtaking viewpoints, this city has something for everyone. Just remember to pack your sense of adventure, your appetite for delicious food, and your most comfortable walking shoes. You're gonna need them. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and leave a comment below letting me know what you're most excited to see and do in Lisbon. And hey, if you have any funny stories about getting lost in Alfama, be sure to share those too. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm off to book another trip to Lisbon. I'm already craving those pastéis de nata. Just kidding. Or am I? Until next time, happy travels!